Now, what are your thoughts on gun violence these days, 2016? What are your thoughts, overall speaking?
Overall, it's a bunch of nonsense, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Overall, it's nonsense, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even talk about gun violence. Like, you know, I don't even be speaking on gun violence, nothing that's really going on in the city. Because it's different stories, different strokes. I'm going to just break it down in like two scenarios. It's different people who've been through life situations and certain things that made them what they are. You know what I'm saying? And just that really, like I said, made you what you are. You only have, it's people who have so little options, and it's people who have a handful of options, and they make the wrong decisions, you know what I'm saying? And those are the type of people who fall on the short end of the stick sometimes, you know what I'm saying? When this your life and this what made you who you are, and this just what the only options you have, and this how you survive as a whole and take care of your family, that's one thing, you know what I'm saying? And you try to better yourself and your family life to come from that. It's other people who had a handful of options to better their family life and they self, but they choose that. And that don't better your life or your family life. You know what I'm saying? People know what the streets get you when you in the streets. It's only so many outcomes that come with it. And I love the streets. I'm a street nigga. You gotta understand that though. I understand that, you feel me? So street niggas who, when you come from that and you know, you understand the cloth and the options you have in your life and what made you what you are and the decisions you had to make in life that made what you are today, it's those type of people who want to better their life, and it's other people who throw their life away and want to be followers, and they fall on the short end of the stick. Those are the guys who go to jail and get killed that didn't deserve it, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, because they don't know how to maneuver, you know what I'm saying, through different shit. They moving too fast. When you're a street dude, you gotta know how to maneuver, you know what I'm saying? You learn how to maneuver. It ain't even you gotta learn how. When you come from it, just situations and stuff you go through make you just maneuver a certain way. And there's other people who don't know how to do that, but just want to jump into that lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? So that's really the what's going on right now, you know what I'm saying? The senseless stuff, and you know what I'm saying, the shit that just, it is what it is. You feel me? If I was to break it down in two genres, that's the reason for gun violence.
In 2016, is this the worst you've ever seen it, or has gun violence been worse in other years past?
Yeah, heck yeah. It's probably the most senseless it's ever been, but it's always been worse. You know, it's a lot of senseless stuff going on because it's a lot of followers because of, you know what I'm saying, the internet. And you could credit, you know what I'm saying, rap music. Like rappers, when I came out, I was young, bro. That was what we was going through. That's what we was doing, like really in the streets and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just young, you feel me? Young, senseless. We don't move that way no more. It's other people who look and never came from that but think that's cool because we was doing that. You know what I'm saying? It was just our lifestyle. We never thought it was cool. It was never cool, nothing to make us no points, you know. It's just, you feel me? Other people, those are, like I described, people who fall on the short end of the stick, who, you know what I'm saying, try to see what we doing and what we living and think it's cool to do that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I try to talk to the kids and just the youth, period. And even people older than me and tell them stay in school. You know, it's not, I condone in people who stay in school and stay in their lane. They get more respect than me than street niggas. Because there's street niggas out here who really clowns, who follows. If you always been yourself, stay in your lane, go to school, play basketball, deal what you love. Even if you work at Pizza Hut and you love your job, you take care of your family, whatever the case may be, you yourself, you in your own lane, and I respect that, you know what I'm saying? It's other people who out here trying to live the life we live in, flashy, who don't even got the same bank account statement as the nigga who work at Pizza Hut, who been saving his money. You flat broke. You know what I'm saying? So how could I respect you? You not even staying in your lane, you backwards. You know, so that's a lot of what's going on, and the rap music and stuff like that really just got a lot of people's heads messed up. The internet is really sad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Cause it's not even, it's been years. I'm 20, I'll be 21 tomorrow. It's been years, bro. Like, in Chicago, murder been going on. You know, it was organized crime. They getting people out of that, you feel me, the right way. Murder's been going on. It's been bad. It's been murders. It's been killing everywhere. It wasn't senseless murders. Like, you know, everybody got a gun. Everybody want to be a killer now. Everybody defending their block. Shit like that, you know, shit that never meant, you know what I'm saying? It didn't make you what you became, you know what I'm saying, your lifestyle and what you were, for lack of a better term, what you had in your face. You had so little options, you know what I'm saying, to choose from, to survive. That's what made people, you know what I'm saying, what they are today. And there's certain people who didn't have that, but just, you know what I'm saying, wanted to merge into that type of stuff. So it's not even 2016. It's not even the craziest. Actually, it's not even been it's been a lot of violence, gun violence at home, but like personally, I haven't been, you know what I'm saying, witnessing a lot of deaths and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You know, thank God, but so I wouldn't even say it's crazy in 2016. It's been worse than this. It's just senseless. You know, don't nobody know what's going on. People who never did nothing. It's basketball players, little kids who getting killed. Niggas who never ever had no type of street credibility or street ties who getting killed now. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much stuff going on in the city. So it's just a lot of senseless murders. It ain't even worse than it's ever been. It's probably not even at its all-time high. You know, it's just. But it's other people who think like me. You know, it's other street dudes who got the right mind frame like me. I'm not the only person who think how I think. But it's other dudes who dumb, who think they think the way I think, you know, but they don't. They all the way off your brain in reverse. But they think they got the same mindset that I do. You know what I'm saying? Because they living in the past.
Now you say this is the worst as far as senseless killings. What can be done to stop or curb it at this point with the senseless killings? Can this be fixed?
Yeah.
What would be the
I
solution?
talk about it all the time, and it's not social media that's gonna fix it. It's not, and all respect to the president, right now it's not Barack Obama, it's not Hillary Clinton, it's not Trump. None of them gonna fix nothing. It's the people, us. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really provide. You gotta create jobs and stuff like that. Like that's what I don't talk about nothing. I'm not gonna open my mouth unless I feel like I know what I'm talking about or this is what I'm living or doing. You know, I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, this is what needs to be done and this ain't what I'm on. So with that being said, you got to create opportunities, and that's what I'm on. I want to, you know what I'm saying, buy real estate because that's what my people are already into. My father been in the real estate for years, you know what I'm saying. My business partner, he do real estate, you know, so it's really, I'm emerging to that type of stuff and just create jobs, opportunities for my family and people who gonna work and who gonna wanna, you know what I'm saying, better their life, you know, and just in the community, in the area, you know, like when I was coming up, we used to go to youth centers. You know, we was still little young, wild, badass kids, but we went to the center. We had something to do after school for hours. Some, you know, play basketball on the computer, whether it was, you know, still young as growing up in the same environment that we growing up in right now, but we had stuff to do. We don't have that no more. The kids don't go to the center no more. It was cool for us. Every kid, the toughest nigga in the hood who gonna knock you out was in the center. We hooping, playing basketball. That was cool. That was what we wanted to do. You know, other kids, they don't want to do that. They want to be on the block all day. They want to smoke weed. They 12. They want to pop pills, shit like that. You know, that's not what we was doing when we was young. You feel me? Even though we was everything that made us what we are today, we was doing that in our childhood. We played basketball. Shit that's not out there. So that's what I want to create for the shorties. I want to have AAU teams and shit like that when I get older for the kids. That's what I'm going to do with my money and my spare time. Seriously, bro. I'm going to buy my neighborhood, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And really create. You know, I love the people. The people love me. You know, that's how you make a difference. You feel me? When you get people on the same shit you on, when you be a leader, that's literally how you change it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you create positivity. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we black, you know what I'm saying? People, we love each other, but it's a love-hate relationship. You know what I'm saying? When people see you doing positive shit, the right shit, real nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? The toughest nigga in the hood. See you doing some real nigga shit, he a real nigga, he gonna respect. You feel me? Wherever you go, Canada, you can go wherever in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's the same rules that apply to life. So that's how you change it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta change it, nigga. Ain't no talking. And all the internet shit that's going on, that's cool. I'll be on the internet. That shit just make my day go by fast. That shit entertainment. I don't take that shit serious. Nobody around me, bro. Like literally, my big brother right there in the back, he'll tell you we don't give a fuck about the internet. Like we laugh at that shit. We be on that shit, making our day go by fast. You know, like other people take the internet serious. When you put them on the internet and you laughing, oh man, you got me looking like a clown for the internet. They care how they looked on the outside, and that's why people's head is fucked up today. I don't care how nobody think or how they feel about me, because I know, you know what I'm saying, me and everybody that's around me know what's going on. I don't give a fuck about the outside world, you know. With all respect, you know, so I still can love my people, but I don't care about other people's opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Like, other people care about other people's opinion and the internet and how they portray to the outside world, you know. So that's a lot of the problem what's going on in the world, period. But they set us up for this shit. You know, this ain't no coincidence. Them people knew what was going on. They set us up for this type of shit, for the world to be fucked up like this, boy. Everything happened for a reason. Don't nothing in the world happen overnight, by night, because as sure as it do, it'll be gone the next day. Everything that's going on, that's relevant, was planned out. All this shit was planned out. Ain't nobody just wake up and make Instagram. They been had this shit probably. You feel me? Like our people were set up for all the shit that's going on right now. Like literally, I'm conscious of what's going on in the outside world, whether I speak about it or not. Cause people gonna speak about it all day. You gotta make a difference. You feel me? So I'm just in the cut doing me, taking care of my family, myself. You know what I'm saying? Just working, trying to progress, be better, and all that other shit out there. The world turned upside down. That shit just going over my head. I'm gonna be over here in the cut with my people, and you know what I'm saying? And that's just what we doing. We ain't worried about none of the other shit that's going on out there on the outside world. You know, it's cool. We care for the people, but the other shit, you know, it's going over our head, bro. Shit ain't about nothing.